I'm going to introduce the panel. First of all, we have someone who's familiar with timey-wimey matters. He played Roy. Next, he's here to argue that size does not matter. Brandon Ralph as Ray Palmer. He's ready to take flight as Kendra Saunders, aka Hawkgirl, Sierra Renee. Our executive producer has some experience with all things tomorrow, having been part of the Tomorrow People, Bill Clemmer. Arthur, I understand you arrived from 45 minutes into the future. How did this panel go?
Oh, it's terrible. Come back to make sure it's good. So I've totally lost my voice as well, which is, I sound like Tom Waits.
Sexy.
Thanks. I'm going to do this the whole time.
Let's start with you, Arthur. Tell us a little bit about Rip Hunter and under what circumstances we meet him.
I get so paranoid with what I'm allowed and not allowed to say, so it feels...
Don't look to me for guidance.
No, I don't. He's from the future, and from a future that he's not particularly happy with. So he has come back for various reasons to get this ragbag team of nutcases together to try and battle Vandal Savage, who we saw a little bit of in that Flash teaser, and we all got very, very excited. We were all just jumping around like kids back there watching it.
They were, I can confirm this. Now among the group we have Ray Palmer. Now Brandon, in the Arrow premiere we saw there's a whole memorial sign at the town line for Ray. Isn't it a little bit disingenuous of him to be alive?
And just stay dead. Well, maybe. But hopefully he's welcome back if he decides to show himself again, or maybe he's in terrible peril. We'll find out soon.
How is Ray these days? Has he ironed out the kinks with the whole system and the suit? Is he still backfiring and springing out? Or?
Well, when we find him in Legends of Tomorrow, a lot of stuff has been worked out. Prior to his arrival, or his resizing, if you will, I guess, that may be, there's still some stuff that needs to be worked out and figured out, but when we get into Legends of Tomorrow, yeah.
And she just moved to Central City, and she just is trying to figure out who she is as a human, and then she finds out that she's a little bit more than that. And we meet Hawkman, and I think he's kind of helping her out with that, with remembering who she is and the powers that she has.
So things are good between the two of them so far?
Well, I wouldn't say that. It's a little jarring when you meet someone for the first time and they say that you're their reincarnated lover from 4,000 years ago. So,
True.
So it's a complicated relationship.
That pops up on OkCupid every now and then. Bill, obviously we have a much larger team than we have on the panel here. Give me 3 words each to describe. Let's start with Captain Cold.
Cold, calculating, confident. Do I have to all be alliterative?
Yeah. Get bonus points for that. Heat wave.
Psycho, pathological, pyromaniacal, and fiercely loyal.
You're totally cheating. Dr. Martin Stein.
Arrogant, intelligent, and curious about the universe.
And we have a newcomer, Jax Jackson, played by Franz Drama.
We do. Wow, excited there. He is skeptical, angry, and not that excited about being part of this team.
And of course, White Canary, aka she's freshly dead. She's got to be in bed.
Again. She, I would say, is haunted, lethal, and searching for some sort of connection.
Canary and Hawk Girl, just because we haven't had that much interaction yet, and they're not as crazy as everyone else.
So you think?
Well, yeah.
Give it time.
We're all learning about each other. I would say Leonard Snart and Professor Stein a little bit are the
Oh, really?
kind of more. Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of a rivalry kind of aspect going on between the two of the science guys.
Zero?
Fun rivalry.
I think my answer for both is Hawkman. Like I said, complicated, so I think he annoys the crap out of me, but he also is, we have a connection that we can't really explain, so.